An episode of an ATP student. Today I'm learning about TAA, which is autopilot in a Cessna. I usually fly an Archer, so I'll be learning the Cessna, and a G1000. I usually fly G500, but today I'm learning the G1000. Checking the weather for our flight and all of the briefing to go to Savannah. Making sure I do all my review dues prior to the flight to make sure I'm knowledgeable and prepared to learn what I need to learn. Got the charger, got the water, we ready for Savannah, let's go! We then pre-flighted the Cessna 172 and took our flight out to Savannah. Autopilot was actually very simple, very easy, very nice, and relaxing, my gosh. But it was just so hot and the storms were about to roll in, so we didn't stay long. We just grabbed our snacks and took right on back off to come to Lawrenceville to get some more gas, and then we have to prepare for a night flight and go into Augusta. And look how cute this hangar is. It looks like a whole mansion. So today I flew 8 hours, started at 12 and ended at 12 a.m. Hey y'all, it's the beginning of week 2 and I'm finishing up all of my night flying, PIC night flights. We did 10 landings at a towered airport, which is a requirement for commercial pilot. Cool fact, if you're PIC and you have more than 20 landings full stop at nighttime, they start to count. Every additional one counts as 1 hour of nighttime. Up to 25 hours can be credited this way, and check it out at 61159B. At this point, it's like 12:30 a.m. and we have another flight at 8 a.m. So like barely any sleep. But we are getting closer to practicing our commercial maneuvers, and I think those aids on pylons are going to be the death of me. My gosh. Been studying for the CACs using Shepherd Air, and guess what? I passed with a 92! Oh my god! Then we had to take an Uber to go get our plane because someone left it. And okay, ATP, loving the Tesla now. Hey y'all, commercial phase is treating me well so far. It's been a while since I've done steep turns. Some other maneuvers we have chandelles where you're basically gonna bank to 30 degrees, you add full power, and then you pitch up to 15. And then once you hit your 90-degree point, then you slowly start banking back to 0, and you keep holding your 15. In the first 90 degrees, it's a constant bank and not a constant pitch. And the second 90 degrees, it's a constant pitch and a moving bank. But the main goal is to kind of gain altitude as quickly as possible. We also do accelerated stalls. So basically you're going to 80 knots, you're going to bank to 45 degrees, and then you're going to power to idle, pitch the nose up, it's going to stall. And wait, just to give you an idea. So you're at 45 degrees, you're pitching up, and then it stalls, and then you're just going to reduce the angle, slowly wings level, and then max power. And then you're done with the accelerated stall. It's really easy. The maneuvers for commercial seem to be the simple part. Fortunately, thank God. It just seems to be like the knowledge part that seems like it's going to be a lot. Because then it's also like, I don't know how in depth they need to know about gyroscopic instruments. But I'm going to find out soon. Hey guys. Today are my last 2 flights for commercial to get indoors. I did my mock check ride yesterday and it passed. Okay, we did the oral. Some things I missed on the oral, or just kind of forgot, right? It's a lot of private information that I just, things to work on. So private carriage, I realized too that if you have your own plane, you can still fly for other people. If they have like a business, let's say you actually fly for Waffle House, but it's you and your own plane, that still counts as Part 91. So as long as you guys are not selling seats or selling room in the plane, and as long as the plane is below 6,000 pounds and less than 20, passenger seats, then it's all considered Part 91, whether you provide the plane or not. So Reg 119.1E talks about everything that commercial pilots can do without having to get an operational certificate. So that's like banner towing, aerial photography, charity work, doing the tours, that sort of thing. At that for basic med, he asked, for basic med, can you fly if you have your passport? And I was like, yeah, it's a photo ID, right? Because like we can fly, if you have a medical, we can fly with an ID or a passport as long as it's a photo. But the answer was no. With basic med, you cannot do passport. You have to have your ID. Also, you cannot get basic med if you were denied a medical for whatever medical reasons. He was like, hey, like if our landing light is not working, can we fly? And I'm like, hey, tomato flames, flaps. Heck no. And for nighttime, I was like, no, you only need the landing light if you're flying for hire. So if you're just flying with a buddy, then you don't need the landing light. So I was like, oh, shoot, I should have read that reg. So I forgot kind of like the requirements, like you need mode C and ADS-B out. flying over Charlie, not inside the Charlie, just over it. I was like, I mean, that's considered echo, right? So I don't think we would need the ADS-B out. I think we just need the mode C. He's like, he asked me about ADIZ. I don't know what that is. ADIZ, still don't know. The 5 pilot controlled factors that affect stall speed. So weight, CG, your wing condition, you know, like your pitch. My instructor's here. Load factor and configuration. And then what is considered a complex aircraft, constant speed propeller, retractable landing gear, and adjustable flaps.
Y'all, today's the big day. It's check ride day again. I got the check ride shirt on. You know how it go every single time. The good luck shirt worked last time. Should work again, right?
Goes to Indonesia, where the military is, down South Alabama. It feels really good today, actually. This is actually the same place I went to for my instrument check ride, so very cool. Same DPE. Wish me luck, guys. Got in there and we went over my Bill of Rights, have my check ride binder, notebook for taking notes, ACS, water bottle, FAR aim, pilot logbook, and my cute little Archer. So we first started the oral with going through the ADs, making sure all the recurring ones are not applicable or compliant, has not expired, maybe superseded by something else. So we do that for the propeller, power plant, and the airframe. And then we went on to the VFR sectional, and some things he got me on was these little black dots. I've never seen these black dots. I even went to the legend myself, and he was like, oh, let me look at the legend. That was supposed to represent time difference. And I was just like, wow. And then he was like, what's this black squiggly line? And I'm like, oh my God, what is that? Like, I don't even know. It's just there to indicate state boundary. I was like, duh. Then he was like, why is this airport underlined? It just means it's a VFR checkpoint. We went through my nav log, talked about fuel requirements, went through the whole weather through 4 flights. I actually didn't even have to do a paper nav log. I passed the oral and I was feeling like, woo woo. So we went out and did maneuvers. He actually made me do every single maneuver. And then like he made me do 0 degree slow flight, 10 degree slow flight. I was like, what the heck? And it was gusting, but
I passed, y'all. I passed.
Happy dance because I passed. I'm officially a commercial pilot, and oh my goodness, I cannot believe this. Took me 8 months, a lot of support from family, a lot of early planning, and a lot of support and strength from God, I swear to goodness. A year ago, I was working from home, it was driving me mad, I just wasn't really around people. And now I have a whole massive ATP family that I adore. I found so much purpose in the aviation community, like volunteering to teach aviation grounds to high school students, joining Sisters of the Skies to inspire other female Black aviators, as well as joining melanated aviators to meet others. And it also made me want to join a Christian small group so I can be involved with others that are committed to giving, serving, and loving others. This experience has really helped me grow and stay disciplined because you definitely cannot be drinking and partying going through ATP. You truly have to show up every single day and not give up. Mighty perseverance helps build character builds strength and maturity and hope. Next for me is CFI, but I don't start until October 16th, so I finally went to go get my ears pierced since I don't think I'm going to be flying for a little bit. Got the double earlobe. Ooh. Also, make sure you subscribe. I am posting lengthy videos of each one of my check rides, all the questions I got asked, exactly what I had to do on my check rides, and get into the nitty gritty that I wasn't really able to do, in these TikToks. I'll also be posting a lot of questions that you might get asked for different sections of the ACS. So go ahead and subscribe because I think a lot of good, valuable content to help you in your aviation career will be coming out this week.